I don't know what's going on with the screen, but it feels like there's a something something happening with that. It's not my glasses, right? No, there's definitely Well, we'll just figure out what that means, I guess. I'm glowing today. Welcome. I am Treasured Letter, and while it seems like the sun is coming in through the window, it is 10:39 p.m. So I have no idea what's happening with this, but honestly, I think it's pretty. So we're going to leave it and not look into it further because maybe it's haunted, maybe it's just pretty. But welcome. All right. So today we are going to make some wax seal stickers. I'm completely out of Halloween stickers, so we're going to make some together, as well as some Treasured Letter stickers because I need more. Hi Leaf, hi Dan, welcome. Isn't this weird? I think I might, I think I might be glowing. Anyway, so welcome. Hi, Jody. Yes, definitely running behind. So today was an amazing day. However, your girl is afraid of people. So I am so sleepy from the last 48 hours. First of all, I wrote 57 poems live on Saturday in about 6.5 hours. And if you're wondering what the math is, I think it was 6.8 minutes I wrote a poem, which is insane. So I don't know. I'm glowing. I've done nothing different. This just started happening when I turned on the camera. Isn't that strange? So I think that I'm haunted. I moved the lights. I don't know what it is. It's right here. So welcome. Honestly, I'm finding it a little bit enjoyable, so I'm not even mad, but I'm glowing. I don't know. Like, is it a setting on here? I have no idea. But whatever it is, it's happening. I'm glowing and we're just carrying on. So anyway, so as somebody who is afraid to talk to people and meet with people, writing 57 poems comes with it the knowledge of knowing I've spoken to at least 57 people. And so I tossed and turned all night because I was worried that I said something crazy or was awkward or whatever happens, because I'm nervous about people. And then today I went with Dan and his dad to the symphony. And it was beautiful. And I was like teary-eyed and it was gorgeous. And there was a beautiful piano and it was so lovely. And then by the time I got home, I'm so exhausted from being around people. I don't know how people do it all the time. It's so impressive. So yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but I'm definitely glowing, and I'm just going to assume it's because I am both haunted and the wax just feels like a little glow today. Erica the Friendly Ghost. That's me. So I don't know, but it is pretty. So anyway, I feel like it looks like the sun is coming in, but it is 10:42 p.m. So I don't know. But I did go to Salem. I did work super hard, and I witnessed someone getting engaged. I made a poem for someone who got engaged earlier in the day. I made a poem for someone's wife, and then they wrote me an email about it later. And then I cried this morning because it was so nice. And it was just a lovely, wonderful time. So it's true. I made a friend, Dan. Just brought him up. You know what? That tracks. So hi, Victor. So yes, I am somebody who had the most wonderful, brilliant weekend ever, but I'm also someone running on like no sleep. So it's a weird combination. No typewriter today, but tomorrow, yes. Monday, Friday, typewriter. Sunday, Wednesday. I feel like there's another day in there. Is there? Is Relax Melt Wax, where we make stickers out of wax. And if the weather is good and I can go back to Salem one more time before Halloween, I would like to, and I'm completely out of Halloween stickers. So we need to make some together. And I know we've been making a lot of them, but I went through 60 of them on Saturday, so I need more. So that is what y'all are helping me with today, and hopefully you enjoy it along the way. So welcome. I didn't introduce myself at all. My name is Erica. I own Treasured Letter, and I write poetry live. And I also have a website where I will send poetry to you amongst stickers and other things. So this is like this blue I haven't named yet. Mermaid tears, champagne, lilac, just pretty for the Treasured Letter sticker of the day. But it was a good weekend, and today I took the day off, which is pretty rare. I've been trying to do like a day off a week for sanity purposes, and it's going well. Hi, welcome. So it was a really nice day. Hopefully you had a good day too. Oh, I forgot. I have goals for the stream. Hold on a minute. We're trying to get to 68 subs, so we need I don't know, around 60 subs. I don't know the math. But hi Moonlight, how are you? All right, so we're going to be making some spooky things together, and I'm gonna start with some like witchy things, magic things like that, because we haven't made a lot of those, and I think this is really cool. So we're gonna start with this one. So, I don't know what color this should be. Maybe green opal? What do you think? So this is a bunch of rainbow opal. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but, and then this is green. There might be some glitter in that too. I don't really know what I just put in there, but then we're gonna put some black, and it's going to be really nice, I think. Looks like cotton candy. What does? Maybe my hair. I don't know. What looks like cotton candy? Hello, welcome. So that is what it looks like. That's green opal and black. And I'm thinking maybe like dark gray. That seems like nice. Thanks, Bit. Love y'all. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And where did I just put it? Oh, right, directly in front of me. Y'all, I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. This stream is gonna be like me wildly confused. Welcome. Okay, you ready? Here is the, thanks, Bit. Oh, that looks like a wing or something. This is the back where the sticker goes. That's the front. That's the Treasured Letter sticker of the day. Oh, interesting, Moonlight. I didn't even, my brain's not working. It's just low-key, completely off. But you know what? That's fine. So I found out that Dan is planning a date for us, and I'm really excited about it, because we don't go on dates super often, and then when we do, they're like few and far between because he goes over the top. So he told me he's planning a date. I'm pretty excited. I don't know what that entails, but I'll let you know as soon as I sneakily find out more. So that's something to be excited about. And also, let's see what else. Thanks, Bit. Ta-da. What are the like goals? Oh, we've been going up by 2 every day, so 66 is today's goal for likes. And that's the sticker of the day for Treasured Letter. That would be crazy, monkey. I'd probably pass out. Oh, no. Hold on a minute, friends. Okay, there we go. So this is what it looks like. And it's sort of giving the like line and the outline of like what's going on in the middle here. So I like it. I'm excited. And I'm thinking we will use this handle because it's pretty. So we are making stickers out of wax. If you've never been here before, it's a series called Relax Melt Wax where we do just that. So currently this is rainbow opal, black, and dark gray, but it's primarily green, but I did use like a kind of random chip of wax I had left over too, so I don't know what's in that one. But I think it's gonna be really pretty. Looks like this. Hi Diane, how are you? Okay, so I love it. I know. At some point I need to make like a pretty background or like get one of those things or what have you, but as it stands, hi Anwar. As it stands, I'm just a happy little elf, doing my best, brain completely off after writing so many poems. But I do have a website. It's treasuredletter.com. The link is on my channel page, and and I make lockets that have wax inside. I make poetry, I make letters, cards. Soon there will be advent calendars for Christmas, a whole bunch of stuff. So if you want to check it out and be supportive, that is where you can do that. There's also an option to sponsor a giveaway. And what that means is we make a bunch of stickers on stream and then give them away to someone in the stream in your honor. So it's just like a nice way to pay it forward. Oh, that's adorable. Thanks, Bit. I love it. It's really cute. Also, it goes with the lighting that was happening today, although it seems to have stopped. When I started the stream, I was glowing. I don't know why. Okay, so, ta-da. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. It definitely has glitter in it. I don't know what else is in there, but these are stickers. So let us color it and you can see what it looks like, but we're making magical stickers today for a magical day. Now tomorrow I'll be live at 1 o'clock Eastern time and I will be doing typewriter ASMR, and we're going to somehow channel the fact that I can write almost 60 poems live for people, but have yet to post a single video of me reading a poem ever. So we're gonna need to somehow convince me to address that and get braver. So we shall see, but I'm getting myself used to the idea, and tomorrow when I type everyone's names, we'll make a plan. Thanks, Ashlyn. Y'all are lovely. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so Diane, I stream every single day, Monday afternoons, and then every night after Monday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's every other day between TikTok and YouTube. So it's Treasured Letter on all the platforms. So Sunday, Mondays are YouTube, and then it switches off. Like Tuesday is TikTok Tuesday, Wednesday is here, Thursday is TikTok, Friday is here, etc., etc. So that way, if you need a routine or you need somewhere to go or you feel a little bit alone or you'd like someone to always be around, then you know where to find me. Ta-da! It is magic. What do you think? Do you like it? This is the back where the sticker goes, and that is the front. Hi, Joanne. I know I need to be braver, but I feel like I've been so brave lately. I'm tired, but I gotta get braver because there's only one way for you to be able to make a business, and it's to tell people that it exists. It turns out. So we shall be working towards that. God help me. But that's neither here nor there. So we're going to be making some very pretty wax seals. I can make them where they're like sheer. I absolutely can, Brian, but usually the wax that's involved in that is a more brittle wax, so I wouldn't recommend putting it through the mail, but it does exist. Okay, so for the purposes that I'm making these, I can't make them sheer because I need them to like go through luggage and be be in Salem with me. So we will see what can be done, but as it stands, oh, it needs glitter. Hold on a second, y'all. Glitter. But I do have them. Today I had, what did I have today, Jody? Oh, I found out that the best vegan candy bar, it tastes like an Almond Joy, and I liked that. And then also I had pumpkin pie. It was great. How is your day? So these have give to them. They're fine. Send them through the mail. Do whatever you want with them. The ones that are made out of, oh, hold on. Ah, that was cute. Was that bit? Thank you, friend. Okay, hold on. I have to reach. All right. The ones that are made from honey wax, which looks like this, and it comes out like a beautiful clear amber. It's more brittle. So it's like if you try it hard enough, you can snap it. So I don't have like, thank you, Anwar, you're lovely. So I don't have these on the site yet. You can order them and I will make them for you, but it's a pricier wax to obtain, and it's not something I would recommend sending through the mail like you would. Like, you can put that on the outside of an envelope and it's good. This one, I can't guarantee it, so I didn't know what to do with them yet, so it's not on the site yet. But it's like this honey wax that comes out really like amber. It's super pretty. Marceline, how are you? Mikey, thank you so much. Hi. We're trying to get to 6,800 subs because, well, your girl's got goals. And the goals are that I want to travel around making poetry for people live and making the world seem like a little bit kinder, which I think is needed right now. So I thought if I got to like 10,000 subs on YouTube, that like, I don't know, something would like change and more doors would open for opportunities to do that. So now for the past 4 weeks in a row, every Saturday, I have been doing live poetry out in the world in Providence, Rhode Island and Salem, Massachusetts. And it's been going super well. Salem was the first time that I ever went out of state for Treasured Letter, and it went so well. Everybody was so nice. I met some of you. Oh my God. I promised a present to people who knew me from stream, and I like brought secret stickers that were in my purse that people got to choose from. It was so exciting. Anyway, so I have not, but perhaps I can make it to Michigan. So it would be really fun if I could just go around to like different places and then just like around the world and, I don't know, make a bunch of joy. So that is the plan, and it is coming to fruition. Thanks, Joanne. And the way to do that is to like and subscribe on here so that I can be out there doing what I love. You can also check out my website. I will soon be adding a live event option for poetry on there. So, oh my God. I'm both excited and moderately frightened. All right, so ta-da! Thanks, Zach. Y'all are lovely. Thanks, Monkey. I appreciate you. Okay, that blue there is like kind of, I can't really decide the name on it, but it has like a little bit of a silver shimmer. Then I put silver glitter in there also. So I think this will be good and magical. I think. So yeah, every time for the last 4 weeks that I've made stickers, that I've made poetry live, I have asked people where they're from. You know, randomly, not every person, but like a lot of them. And in my head, I've been slowly like making a little list to see who is the farthest person I've made a poem for. And guess what happened yesterday? Somebody came from India. They came from somewhere near like Mumbai, and I was like, so I don't know that I'll get anyone farther than that, but if you're farther, come to Salem. There's witches and brews and brooms and ghouls and creatures and me writing poetry. So anyway, it was so cool. So far it's been Kentucky, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Florida, Illinois, California, Utah, India, Canada. That's it so far, I think. Pretty awesome though, huh? Nobody from Michigan yet, but you never know. All right, so here is the back where the sticker goes, and here is the front. I know it has silver glitter, but what do you think? Should I put like gold for the little boopity boops? I didn't get to walk around today, Jody, but I will tell you why. So every time I do poetry live, I have to bring what I can carry. Luckily, Dan has been helping me in Salem because you end up having to carry a long distance because parking and everything. But in terms of what I bring, it's like a table and a little chair, you know, my typewriter, a bunch of stuff. So the little chair I borrowed from Dan's dad. And it is a little camping chair that like folds up into like about this size. Like it's like 3 of these folded up and you just like put it in. So anyway, the chair is on its last leg, okay? So the whole time I'm writing poetry, I am holding myself up. My legs hurt so bad. After 7 hours, I'm like, I can't walk. I feel like I'm 90. I'm dying. So I did not go for a walk today because I literally cannot. I'm so sore. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I need to get something that like holds me up. But because it's on cobblestone, it's like very uneven and the chair is a questionable thing. So I'm just like basically tense the whole time. So no walks today because your girl is dying. No, I'm dramatic. I'm fine, but I'm sore. So that's why I did not do that. Because anytime I do poetry, the next day I'm like completely spent. All right. Do I play any instruments? I play piano. Ta-da! What do you think? Does it look magical? Wait, did I miss a spot? Don't look. Don't look. Nobody look. Okay, there we go. Proceed to looking. That's true, Joanne. I think I just need a chair that's not like a million years old and falling apart. But I will get one, so don't you worry. But like I need to like make enough to be able to do that. Also, I was going to get a wagon, but I realized that on the streets of Salem, with all being cobblestone, it wouldn't work. I need it to be luggage. So for now, I'm just gonna get like a new chair and I don't know what else. We'll see. But it's going well and I'm having a good time and I love it. So we are making magical things and this is the next one. So I don't really know what this is. So we're going to go with this color scheme and see what happens, which is in here. So let us see. I'm running out of purple glitter and I need more because it's pretty. All right, so there's like a sheerish purple that's just gonna get eaten anyway because of all the ones that I put in here, but I think it'll be pretty. Let's see. So anyway, I hope your day was really great today. And honestly, I had a lovely time and I got to witness beautiful music. So I'm not very good at the piano, Brian. Like I said, I play it, but I didn't say I played it well. So I really can't answer that because I'm playing like classical music that, you know, people wrote when they were like 7 years old. So, you know, all right. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm Erica. I own Treasured Letter. It's lovely to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, yes, our goal is 66 likes. We're like halfway there, which is exciting. This is the color scheme that I think goes with crystals. I don't really know, but we shall see. Forgive me, I do not speak Arabic. Literally all I know is shukran, which means thank you. And like habibi, which is like babe. So baby. So that's all I've got. But did I remember water? I did not. But I did wear a shirt with elephants because I know you have to be fancy at the Symphony Hall, and this is my fancy shirt. I think it worked. So that is my day. So I feel like I'm dressed like a real grown-up today. The elephants are what does that for me. So How was your day? Because I'm just a sleepy little elf, all right? But can you believe I wrote 57 poems in one day? That's crazy. If I didn't do it, I wouldn't have believed it, but I was there. So I bring a certain amount of stickers so that I know how many poems I make, because each poem comes with a sticker. So that's how we knew. And yeah, I donated $5 to someone that was there, who seemed like they could use it, and then I spent $40 and some odd cents getting parking. But other than that, I did a good job, and I supported myself, and that's pretty awesome. That's pretty good to me, Brian. Okay, so this is looking promising. All right, how do I show you? Some of it is like a sheer purple that'll kind of look like a little bit cloudy, but because it's mixed with other colors that are very pigmented, I don't know if it'll look watery or if it'll just look like the brighter purple colors. I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. So anyway, it was a really good weekend and I loved it so much, and I love Salem. I love Salem. If I could live there, I would. Everyone's so nice and it's so fun. I love that everyone's as obsessed with Halloween as me. It's such a beautiful thing. So I wanted this like broom really badly, but I couldn't rationalize it because it was $100. But mark my words, when TreasuredLetter is doing really well, you'll see me on a broom flying out. Okay, this is sealing wax, so I make stickers out of it, and I also write poems and seal the envelopes with wax. This is that type of wax. So that's what this one looks like, which is, I don't know, 3 or 4 colors of purple and some silver glitter in there. Salem, Massachusetts, a lovely place. I went there last weekend. I went there yesterday. I did poetry. It was awesome. So let us see, because this one should be, yeah, see, you can see the light through this one. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. Anything that looks like that is where you can see the light through it. And it's pretty. See, I think you can see the shadows. Yeah, just a little bit, but it's pretty. I don't have the flashlight right now because I was worried that the power was going to go out the other day. So I was in the other room holding flashlights like I'm ready. You know what happened? Nothing. But I was so sure. Hi, Gamer. Welcome back. All right, so this is sort of like a foggy purple, which I think is nice. And I used the last of it in this stamp, I believe. I do not have any more. It was like from this beautiful kit. I think Jody sent it to me. And I got it at the P.O. box. It's absolutely gorgeous. And that was the last of what I had of this color. But I thought it would be pretty. So we'll see what you think. Okay. Let us clean that up. Like so, and there you have it. What do you think? I had the best day ever. I went to Boston, Massachusetts today and Salem, Massachusetts yesterday, and they're both really far from me, and it was really fun. I don't think you could because it has like a give to it. And I think guitar picks wear down easily, and this is wax, so like I feel like it would just wear. But also I think, aren't guitar picks like hard plastic? Okay, so this one's a sticker. It's made out of wax. But if you would like a wax sealed letter arriving to your house looking like this, or a poem, check out my website, which is TreasuredLetter.com. All right, back on track. We're making witchy things, and this is the next one. Do you see the star in the middle? It's witchy. So, welcome. I don't know that resin would be hard enough either, because that like wears down. But for all extensive purposes, if you would like, you can get a locket and wear the wax. I put 2 in here because the other one's kind of small. But you can wear it, and then it unscrews and you can change it out. So if you like this, you can wear it. So that is what I made, and it's really fun. This is a mini one. I put a little magic book in that one. I didn't wear it today because I didn't know how to match anything with the elephants. And I thought putting an elephant in the locket and then wearing elephants was too many elephants. So, oh, that's a good idea, Joanne. I don't know. I'll have to measure it. That's a good point. I did not think that far ahead. Difficult. But I think, yeah, it definitely has to be tall enough for the table. But I don't know what that means. So I'll have to check. Okay. Hi. Thank you for being here. Our goal for today is $50 in sales or donations. And we're trying to get to 66 likes and 60 subs. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because I make a lot of things and it's fun, and honestly, I really think the world could use more kindness. So come join a community based on kindness where everybody's just happy to see you. That's it. We just vibe. So, welcome. These are the colors that I chose. There's watermelon, which is like a pink-based red, melting over closest to me. Black, red, copper, which are like these two. Don't touch hot wax. Anyway, red, and then this one is like rainbow sprinkle red. Welcome, welcome. So we are melting these. We are making this, and it will be lovely. And then all the witches will be like, yes, give me that. And I'll be like, okay. If you would like any of these, they are for sale. If they don't sell on this stream, then they will be brought with me to Salem, which I'm hoping to go one more time if the weather is good. It has to be good because my typewriter is too old for it to be out in the rain from the 40s. So that is what I do, and I love it. Welcome. So I just like pour it in a circular motion. Sometimes I stir it beforehand if I want it to be really incorporated. Want to make an orange and black one? We can make the next one orange and black, as long as I remember, because I can't guarantee that my attention span will be longer than this 5 minutes. But I'll do my best. So we shall see. Hi, Gloom. Welcome back, friend. I am in Rhode Island, which is the smallest state in the U.S. If you haven't been here before, it's just a tiny little place. It only has one city, and it's pretty nice there. So that's where I live, and that is where Treasured Letter began. And hopefully I will be in a city near you. You never know. Especially because I need to make enough where I can travel somewhere warm enough to make stickers live outside, because I don't want to be in the snow making stickers live outside. Your girl will freeze, okay? I have Raynaud's or whatever, so my hands are always chilly, like a little vampire, and therefore I'm not doing that. So anyway, I'll just be like a snowman out there. So I need to be able to go places that are warm so that I can make more stickers. So, exactly, Joanne. We can't be doing that. Maybe like for a half hour, but I'm not doing like an 8-hour day outside in the snow. No one will even be there. So anyway, but if you're getting married or you're having an event and you want a poet there. Anyway, So that's what we're up to. I am manifesting. Welcome. Oh, that's interesting. That's true. I won't be like in the desert making stickers and like poetry, but but aside from that, I'll be good. No, today was like 70 degrees here. It was crazy. It was warm. It was great. This is long hair. I don't know where you're coming from, but this is so long. So fun fact, I'm a little elf, and therefore I always have like a little elf haircut, like a pixie cut or a shaved head, like no hair. So to me, this being longer than my chin, crazy. So long. Shocking. Actually, right before the stream, I was like, oh, I need a haircut. So crazy. Y'all are wild. To me, this is so long. I can like twirl my hair. I'm like, what? So anyway, just in case you were wondering, to me, this amount of hair is shocking. Hope that answers your question. I thought once I had long hair, people would be like, not ask like, oh, when are you growing your hair out? But it turns out that question never ends. I feel like people have hair that like is down to here, and somebody will be like, so when are you growing your hair out? It throws me off. So anyway, just so you know, this is super long. Crazy. It's crazy. All right, so now for Christmas and November and stuff, we're going to be making advent calendars. Oh, I need more wax. And also I have to make a lot of jewelry and products for the holiday art show that I'm going to be in the first weekend in December in Providence, Rhode Island. So if you would like to support, just fly here. Come say hello. Buy a sticker and some poetry. You can have like, there's good food here. You could like have some food and stuff, and then you can fly back. All right, this is what it looks like. There's the glitter. Lovely, magical, so nice. My place holds like 3 people. Good luck. So also, I'm afraid of people. I feel like y'all think I'm joking. So it has been so I don't know, like I'm both terrified and feeling empowered by the amount of interactions I've had with people, and the amount I've left my house in the last month has been more than probably the last year. Anyways, so I have interacted with a lot of people because I wrote 55 poems. Was that 2 weeks ago? I don't know. And then I wrote 57 poems yesterday live, which means I spoke to at least 57 people, which is crazy. So I am definitely doing a better job at interacting with people. So these are stickers made out of wax. They are for sale. If you like them, I put it aside for you, but I also have a website, which is TreasuredLetter.com. And then I make poetry. So I write poems, I type them out on a vintage typewriter on handmade floral paper that has like pink and purple flowers in it. And then I tie a little bow with twine and I put rose petals inside. And then you choose like the color and the stamp you want, and I seal the envelope with wax. You can have a wax seal sticker with it too if you want to. But anyway, that is what I make. And then I put this in another envelope so it has tracking, and then it arrives ready. And then I mail it to you. So that's what I do. But it is for sale, yes. And I hope that you like it, because I really love writing poems. And this is the first time in my life that I've been seeing people's reactions live, which is crazy. Because it's not the same thing as like reading a review. It's really different when someone is there and starts crying. And I'm like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Because I'm like deeply affected by your reactions. So I am just so lucky, and it's really amazing. So this is the back where the sticker goes. This is the front. And I'm thinking maybe gold. I've been making a lot of silver. This seems warm enough with the watermelon, which is like this pinky red, that I think we can get away with gold. Let us find out. But we're making magical ones for Halloween. Hi, Dad. Welcome back. That's true. Jody's right. So in the beginning, I was so scared no one would want poems that I brought roses. And I was like, oh, I'll sell roses. And then when people want a rose, I can tell them that I'm selling poetry. And so I brought all these roses and like completely forgot about them basically because there was a line of people for poetry. And I was like, what? So after the first time, I didn't bring roses again. Maybe I brought them twice, but I think it was just once. I think the second time I brought them, I just brought a couple and used them as decoration. And then I think one person was like, can I buy one? And I was like, yeah. But after that, I only did the poems because I realized I did not have to bribe anyone to like what I make. They just liked it, which is a crazy thing to experience as an artist. So it was really, really nice. Maybe this is what it looks like. What do you think? Amazon. Yes, I do have a wish list on there. There's a link tree on my channel page, but it's like my website, donation link, wish list, other stuff, contacting me, that kind of stuff. My P.O. box. Hi. Does it? Oh, because the little swoopity whoops. Okay, so we're making magical things, and on that journey, we need some more witchy things. So, oh wait, let me put some of these back because your girl is a menace and I never put anything back. But so far, so good. We are making Halloween ones because I completely ran out. Isn't that crazy? That means every single sticker we've made for the last month is gone. Except for like 4, I think, which is wild. So I love y'all. And we are going to make stickers aplenty so that we have enough in case I can go back to Salem again. I don't know if I'll be able to because it's entirely weather dependent. Also, the traffic is so scary and I'm such a bad driver that I do need Dan to take me because I'm a really bad driver. I feel like y'all think that I'm joking. I'm not. I have no business having a driver's license or a motorcycle license, but joke's on y'all because I have both. However, I will be doing my best to get a ride there because it's really stressful. And also, I realized, like, I don't know anyone in Salem. So if I have to, like, eat something or go to like the restroom or anything, like I can't leave my stuff unattended. I'd have to bring it. No, thank you. So, so that's why Dan comes and delivers me food. And this time I thought of y'all. I made sure to have water and a lunch break this time because I didn't want to be a grouchy mess. So I did a good job. Thanks, Tears. Welcome. Tasha, thank you. Hi. All right, so this is black, silver, and then a super deep green that I'm obsessed with. And when this runs out, which is pretty soon, I will be devastated because it's so pretty. I don't know where, like Jody found this and sent it to the P.O. box, and it's the prettiest green I've ever seen. I have no idea where it's from. I put it in this container, so it's not from Air of Secrecy. I mean, it could be, I guess. But anyway, it's the prettiest green ever, so we're going to make this. You can see it melting along the edge there. Isn't it pretty? Oh my God, it is. All right, so we are making this bat with phases of the moon and the little hands. There's a lot going on here. I like all of it. So that's what we're up to so that when I write poems, I can seal the envelopes live with stickers, or if you like it, it is available for sale. Thanks, Joanne. I can't believe I get to do what I love. And also, because I have so many interactions with people, my brain can't keep up. So afterwards, when you have like social anxiety, you tend to like nitpick about everything you've said to every person ever. But if it's 60 people, you don't remember everything you said to every person ever, which can be terrifying, but it's also weirdly freeing. So I think that I'm making huge strides just like as a person, and also as a business, which is exciting. So I always try and be like my real authentic self on here, so I will never pretend to not be afraid because y'all know. But it was the most amazing time ever, and I made 57 poems live for strangers. And it's awesome, and I love it. And that means officially that I can do weddings now, because that is a lot of people. That's enough. You know what I mean? That's enough poems for a wedding, I think. So pretty awesome. I did, Jody. I remembered I put my name and treasured letter. I put Erica Taylor treasured letter at the bottom of every single poem. And then I gave them a business card in like with the little sticker and the twine bow. I slipped my card in and then was like, just in case you want to follow along on my socials or look at my website for Christmas presents. I was brave. They could tell that I was terrified, I think, because I'm like, here you go. And every time I put my card in, I ask, which is not normal. Like businesses throw their cards and everything and just like hand them out. And I'm like, is it okay if I just like put this in here? So like I'm nervous, but I think it'll be okay. I will send you some. Good luck, Brian. But yes, I remember to put my name on it. Hi, Amanda. Do I? Yes, I love animals. Okay, so we're going to pour the, oh my God. What did I put in this? This is pretty. Oh my God. I think this was only like 3 colors. Why does it look like glitter though? I think I might have put a scrap in this without paying attention, because that has other colors in it. There's clearly glitter right there. So whatever little bit of scrap stuff I put in that was with the greens. This is pretty. So y'all, how do I answer that? Because when people are like, what is your business? I tell them like a 3-hour long diatribe about what it is. I don't know how to say it succinctly, but I write poetry and seal envelopes with wax after typing them out on a vintage typewriter. And I make stickers and jewelry with the wax, and it's all kind of vintage vibes and really like lovely. That's what I make. But do I know how to say that without telling you everything? No. Because if I say like, oh, I'm like a writer, or like, oh, I'm an artist, that doesn't tell you anything about the business. And I noticed a lot of people that have businesses try and answer that question succinctly, and I don't really know how to do that yet. So if anybody knows a way that I can say that and not talk someone's ear off, let me know. But basically, I send letters on people's behalf typed out, or I write poetry. So the font looks like that. The typewriter is from 1949. And I like fold it up. It's usually bigger than this, but anyway, I fold it up and then I put a little twine bow. I put rose petals. I seal the envelope with wax. And then I mail it. So you can either do a custom poem where you choose a topic, like you'll choose who it's for and what it's about. If it's for you, about a topic you wanted, or if it's for your loved one and you want it for a specific purpose, like either way is fine. Or there's a mystery poem where I just write you a surprise poem and send it to you. And you don't know what it is. But that's what I do. You know, Stuart, I thought it would be fun, but there's no classes around me, so I do not. But, oh, thanks, Carrie. I get so nervous that sometimes when people ask what I do, like in real life, though, I just babble, and that does not help anyone, specifically me. My poetry day was amazing, and I made 57 poems, actually. I'm nonchalant. I made 57 poems. I gave out a couple stickers to anybody who knew me from the stream, and which was so cool. It was really nice to meet you. Anyway, and then I had a really yummy sandwich, and then when I looked up what it was, it sounded disgusting, but you know what? It was delicious. So goes to show you never know. And then Dan dropped it off for me because I wasn't taking breaks. So I didn't want people to think that I had left, but I also didn't want to leave the typewriter, so I just sat on the ground next to the typewriter, next to my chair, so that they would know I was on break. So that I could eat my sandwich. It was awkward. Anyways, so that's what happened, but it was really great. Thanks, Anwar. Hi, Melanie, welcome. Okay, so it's called Treasured Letter, and it's treasuredletter.com. And also, it's me on all the platforms on Treasured Letter. So if you want to follow along on like Instagram, I have to start sending people there because I didn't know until I met people, because I'm only on TikTok and YouTube. Like I have an Instagram, but I never utilize it. But until I started meeting people like this past month or so, I didn't know, and that's where everyone goes. When they're like, oh, you have socials, they look up Instagram. And I was like, oh. I thought no one was on there but Dan. Because I'm never on there, and I find it a little intimidating. So anyway, if you haven't followed me on there, please do, because I don't have like a following on there, because I never tell anyone about it. So I'm going to have to get braver and start posting things on there. Okay, so here is the back where the sticker goes. Look at that green. Isn't that the loveliest green you've ever seen in your life? Anyway, here is the front. Gorgeous. Magical. What time is it? 11:30 p.m. Oh, exactly 66 likes. Y'all, I've been going up by 2 every day, because then I don't have to worry about, like, if it was up to me, I'd be like, our goal for today is 2 likes, because I get nervous that I won't make the goal. So every day we've been increasing it by 2. And we did it. Thank you so much. So tomorrow it will be 68. Tomorrow I'm live at 1 o'clock on Mondays, and I'm always like convinced no one will be there. So come say hello. We're going to be typewriter typing for ASMR purposes and joy. So please join along then. But tonight is a series called Relax, Melt, Wax, where we, you guessed it, relax and make wax seal stickers. So, welcome. All right, now we're coloring this bat. It is precious beyond compare. I really love this color scheme. I'm gonna have to find wherever Jody got this green and then buy as much as I can possibly afford. It's so pretty. Although no, nobody let me buy any wax until I get more paper and then pay that off. Okay, you ready? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, the goal for today is $50 in sales or donations, because I need more paper for the website. I use handmade paper, and I need to get more of it. It is a specialized handmade paper, because usually when you make paper by hand, it's really thick, and this can't be for the typewriter. So I found someone who can make it like thinner. Look how pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? This came out so crisp and nice. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to buy it in bulk and just kind of put it on my credit card. So all of the sales and donations this month are going to be going towards paper. So any amount you can help to support that endeavor would be very helpful. I hate these little string things. Sorry. There we go. All right, now, where were we? That is the prettiest bat ever, and I am very happy we're going to make this ghost with a hat. And I always say, like, oh, I love this hat every time anyone picks this ghost. And I said that in Salem, not realizing I was wearing this exact hat. So it was like, they looked at me like, clearly. Anyway, I wore a witch hat the whole time, which was great because I would have been chilly without it. All right, so we're making this. And we are going to start with white because it is a ghost. And then I don't know what color ghosts are anymore. hold on. What if we make it look white? Well, wherever that went, it's why the floor is a mess. What if we use this instead? This is glow-in-the-dark wax. It glows green. If you mix other colors in with it, it really doesn't glow anymore. So it just has to be kind of on its own. So don't use it that much. But this is a witch, so it will work. Okay. That's true, Jody. I haven't even been home. I'm so excited. Although I am low-key terrified of the heels. I feel like I'm going to fall. But we're going to find out. We are making wax seal stickers. This is glow-in-the-dark wax. It glows like a bright green. And this is the sticker in question, which is precious beyond compare because look at his little face. When I started the stream today, there was a glare and it looked like I was glowing. So I'm pretty sure I've like manifested this ghost by accident, but it's going to be pretty. I am very, very fortunate, I'd say. It's such a lovely community here. Everyone's welcome as long as they're kind. And mostly it's just the joy of like a community that is supportive and lovely and just a place where you can feel at home and like nobody's gonna give you a hard time and it's just a nice place to be. So that's why I made this community and I'm very happy you're here. Anwar, I appreciate all of you so very much. Jody, yes, yes, yes. Hi, Ken, how are you? Okay, so I am an artist, Joannison. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. But I do not teach. Though, this is pretty self-explanatory where you're like, you let it melt and then you pour it on the table. But I can go through it like a teacher. Maybe it's the glasses. I need to see y'all. Okay, so I didn't think about it and I set up outside in Salem and the sun was directly at me, which made it very difficult to see. So I wore my sunglasses the whole time. So about 4 or 5 hours in, I realized I wasn't wearing my glasses at all because I had sunglasses on. So that explains why, one, I couldn't see that well, and two, I was starting to get a headache and I was like, oh, I wear glasses. So I do need to get better about that. But we are making Halloween ones right this instant. I love corgis. Welcome. So it is 11:36 p.m. I have a cauldron. If you check, every day I post a sticker of the day, and all the sticker of the days in October have been out of a cauldron where I choose the sticker, and then it's available on my site for 24 hours or until it sells out, and then you never see it again. Pretty fun, really. It's 9:30 for you, so you've time traveled, or I have, one or the other, because it's 11:30 here. They're so cute, right? Oh my God. So when I was in Salem, I was sneaking a peek at people walking by so I could see their costumes because I love that. And I saw 2 people dressed up as ketchup and mustard, which I thought was really cute. I saw a lot of dogs in costumes, which was precious beyond belief. And I saw a lot of really cool, I can only describe them as cosplays because like the amount of effort and money that went into those costumes is cosplay. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, it was really awesome. I didn't know what some of them were from because they were from like, that scared me so bad. They were from like the, I don't know what you can say on here, pew pew, like video games, and I don't play those. But they looked really awesome. So I made sure to like be a totally normal person when I walk by and be like, because I was happy for them. And also, I don't know how to be anything other than what you see here. So I get really excited for everyone. So that's what happened. I am going to be something for Halloween Grace, and I can't wait to show you. It's not crazy this year. It's like a pretty regular, I think. comparatively to things I've made in the past, but I think is cute and I'm excited. Dan is gonna dress up. You won't see him, but he's gonna be dressed up, and he's planning a date, and that makes me think that has something to do with Halloween, because I love Halloween. So every year Dan gets me a Halloween gift because he's lovely. So I don't know. I'm excited though. All right, I don't know how to show you this without turning the lights off. So chances of me falling right now are pretty significantly high, but we're going to do that. So just like a sensory warning, because I'm going to start turning off lights and I will look corpsely for a minute because the lights won't be on me. This is what I look like, and this light doesn't do much, but anyway, hold on. All right, let's see if it works. I gotta cover the candle. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Okay, this is a glow-in-the-dark sticker. If I get really close, you can see it better, but see? Okay, I'm gonna turn the light back on now and hopefully not fall down because I can't see, but it glows green and I think you could see it floating by. So we are successful in our sticker making, and I'm just gonna color it, and then we have a cute little sticker. Oh my God, Jody, I have to grab him from the storage space because I haven't put up any indoor decorations yet, which is crazy, except if you count like pumpkins, because I've been so busy running around, and then any free time I have, I am off writing poetry. So I need to though. I have this giant inflatable unicorn skeleton that's supposed to be for your outside, like your yard, you know? But I just set it up in the center of the living room so you can't really move. And I think it's hilarious every year. And Dan really didn't like it, but he couldn't say anything because at the time my blind dog thought it was his best friend and would cuddle with it. So now it's a tradition. Ta-da! Wait. Okay. I thought I forgot an eyeball, but it's just shiny. Okay, so this is a witch that glows in the dark, and it is very pale, but someone will love it. I know it because it glows, and you really can't articulate that level of joy until you find out something's glow in the dark that you didn't know was glow in the dark. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Yes, our goal is $50 in sales or donations so that we can get more paper. I know that's not like an exciting thing for donations to go to, but it is how my business runs. So any funds I have will be going towards getting more so that I can make cards for Christmas and poetry and that kind of thing. Someone asked for orange and black, and then I completely forgot, and that was like an hour ago. So I'm going to make that now and articulate my apologies for forgetting. All right, so I'm going to make you a pumpkin. It looks like this. I put salmon, tangerine, bright orange, and black. And then this is the pumpkin in question. I don't have a Dalmatian. I do not have a Dalmatian. I have a bunch of dog ones, but they're all like, I have like a hound, like a golden, and one of the ones with this squishy face. That's it. I love when that happens, Ashley. Isn't it so fun? Like when you don't expect it. Ugh, love it. I did get nails this year for Halloween. They look pretty normal, but they're like, they had to be like, they had to match. So anyway, so this is the first time, because I'm on a break from my piano lesson, this is the first time I can have nails and not have them be in the way because I'm not practicing piano. And honestly, I'm really excited because that's why I didn't have nails, because it's hard to do this with long nails and it's hard to play piano with long nails. So, so I just got like some like cheapy ones for now, but I realized like if I want, I could have nails maybe. So that's kind of exciting. So maybe maybe that's something that I'll start doing, because I am trying to be more professional, but only in ways that sound fun to me. Because that's what you can do when you have your own business. You can choose which aspects you like, which is very fun. So that is what I will be doing, and I am really excited about it. But the ones that I got are like still pretty short because I need to be able to work. And it's really hard to clean out the spoon when you have long nails, or like change like your piercings or anything. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Never heard of that. I'll look into it. But yeah, I'm excited. I've only had them a couple times before, so it's exciting for me. So, have you seen the game on TikTok where people eat sushi and they hide wasabi and you have to find like the poison one? Have you seen that? Because to me that looks really fun, because I like little simple games like that. But we didn't have sushi, and Dan saw that I was excited, so he made me a French fry game. And the French fry game was that we dipped all the fries in ketchup, and then we chose one and put hot sauce in it, like a lot of hot sauce in the ketchup, and dipped it in that one. So anyway, I lost and I had the poison French fry. But then Dan tried to find his, and then he liked it, and then we made a bunch of poison French fries and we ate them. So it was really fun. So if you want to know a game and you don't have sushi, the answer is French fries, because hot sauce and ketchup, it turns out, is yummy. So anyway, that's what happened. So yes, you hide wasabi under them and you take turns like picking one up and eating it. And then like the poison one is the one that has a bunch of wasabi in it. So in this case, it was just hot sauce and it was delicious. So that is what happened. And honestly, it was a delight, because it's weirdly nerve-wracking when you know one of them you're not supposed to have. Or maybe I'm just really dramatic. But I was like, what do I do? And Dan was like, you like hot sauce, you're fine. Anyways, so it's really fun, and I think the French fries was a real win. So I don't post Dan on here, so I didn't make a video of it, but just so y'all know, it was very delicious and fun. Obviously, the one that was poison was like a lot of hot sauce. Still wasn't bad though. But it was, my mouth was on fire. But the rest that we made were like just a little bit, and it was super good. So anyway, highly recommend. It was a fun activity if you like silly things to do together that don't cost a lot of money. And then we watched a movie and ate French fries, so it was a good time. I think that when I have extra time this week, I'm going to watch Practical Magic, because I haven't seen that in a while, and I've been contemplating what other spooky Halloween movies I should watch. But if you have any recommendations, let me know. I was thinking that in like Halloween Town maybe. But this is the last sticker of the night. And I know that I barely talked about my business or going to the website or goals or a lot of things tonight. But because I got about 3 hours of sleep, the fact that I could play with fire and it all worked out is a blessing, okay? So sometimes it's just about spending time together, regardless of what happens. So here is the back, most times. Here's the back where the sticker goes. And here is the front. Thanks, Jody. I appreciate you so much. This is pretty. I stirred it a little bit before I poured it. Remember how sometimes I said I liked it to be more incorporated? That's what that means. Where I stirred it with a safety pin and then I poured it and kind of like poured it in circles. And it looks more like that than it does just blocks of bright orange and black. So I read your mind. I looked at this and was like, this needs to be a golden pumpkin. So anyway, tomorrow I will be live with my typewriter. Her name is Mildred. She's from 1949. And honestly, she is doing her very best, and I am so proud. Because sometimes life can be crazy, but you can always rely on a vintage typewriter. I don't know why. I love it though. I did bring ribbon ink with me to Salem because I wasn't sure if it was going to run out. So one of these days you're going to see me changing the ribbon, which you never get to see because it's pretty rare. It lasts for a really long time. Then after this ribbon, I'm gonna have to find a new ribbon dealer because the place closed because the gentleman at the typewriter shop retired. So we shall figure that out. You can get typewriter ribbon on Amazon and stuff, but the ribbon I had was like perfect. So I'm gonna be trying to find more of that. Anyway, here is a cute little pumpkin, and I hope that you like it. I'm going to do a recap of everything we made and see what you think because I made a lot of stickers tonight while we chatted, which I hope you enjoy. If I had to make a swatch, oh, that one's still wet, it would be like this, I guess. And then that. I was trying to make it look like a paint swatch, but we made like a lot, and I don't know how much these colors go together, but I do think they're pretty. So December 6th and 7th, I will be in Providence, Rhode Island at a holiday fair, like a craft show. So hope that helps. All right, now this was running out, so I'm just recoloring it so you can see it better now. And then we shall proceed with the recap where you can see all the stickers we made this evening, and I hope that you like them. Okay, here we go. First, we started with the Treasured Letter sticker of the day. This is the back where the sticker part goes. This is the front. And I brought a bunch of these to put on poems in case anybody was kind enough to choose this out of all the stickers. And you know what? A bunch of people did. And I almost cried every time. So anyway, this is a Treasured Letter sticker. And just know, if you choose this, a little bit of my heart goes to you. All right, anyway, then we made, I don't remember what order of things, I think this. So looks like this, and it has green opal in it amongst other things, and it looks like this, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. The center looks like it's highlighted like a stone. I love it. I love it. And I know my favorite color is gray, so that might be why, but I love this. Okay, next. I don't remember the order, but I think it was this one. Pretty, just pretty, you know? All right, then we made this, which you can see the light through in any of these light colors. So pretty. I'm gonna have to get more of this like sheer-ish purple. I don't know where it's from, but it's gorgeous and I love it. All right, then, oh, I thought I got soot on something. I almost cried, but it was black wax and everything's fine. Then we made this, which I think looks beautiful. And we're trying to get to 6,700 subs. Let's see if we made our goal today. 68, sorry. Almost. Okay, so I have to try it tomorrow. And then we made this. I love that green. Oh, I love it. And that is, it's like a mermaid tail green. And that is so pretty. I love this. You'll notice I love everything with gray in it. I can't help it, it's so pretty. All right, and then this one, which glows in the dark, as ghosts do. And then this one was the last one that we made, which I love this salmon color. It just made it really bright and pretty. So gorgeous. All right, so this is what we made. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to color this now that the marker is flowing a little bit better because I feel like it wasn't then. And I always go over everything if it's not shiny enough. Like that. That's brighter and nice. Okay, these are all the colors for today and all of the stamps and stickers we made. I hope that you like it. If you would like any of these, they're for sale and I can put them aside. You just let me know. Otherwise, they will come with me for live poetry events and I hope that you like them. We have so many likes today and so much love. So thank you all so very much. If you want to check out my site, it's TreasuredLetter.com. You can sponsor a giveaway if you aren't in need of anything, and somebody will win stickers in your honor. And it's just a nice way to pay it forward and support a small business. Or if you want to donate, you can do so in the links on there as well, so that we can get more paper. The paper looks like this. It's very pretty. It has like purple and pink flowers and some like twigs and sticks and things because that's how handmade paper is. Can you like tell? I think so. Anyway, so we're using all the funds this month to get more. So love y'all. Can you have, you mean can I have? Like can you Let me know if you want something. I mean, I've confused myself. But absolutely is the short answer. These are all available if you would like any. But I absolutely love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. They do. Okay. What would you like, my friend? I would be happy to put it aside for you. Thanks, Dust. I realized I missed a bunch. 81 likes. I know, I had no idea. It's up to 84, which is so amazing. Thank you so much. The purple one and the ghost. Okay, here's the ghost. And then the crystals. That one. I feel like that's, I don't know if this translates as, because that's like a reddish. And then this has purple, but I think you mean those two. So I shall put your name on them, my friend. And then if I'm wrong, like let me know which ones you want. To purchase these, I don't know if they're on the website or not. That's so bad. You can just put on unreleased stickers in your cart if you don't see those particular stickers. Either way, just let me know. Write in a little note that I have it set aside for you. And then I will mail them to you. Okay, and then today is the 19th for the next 3 minutes. All right, so get one of these and put your name on it. This glows in the dark because it has been in this room and there is a window in this room, and anything that brings light to this will make it glow more. I mean, don't melt it putting it in like some crazy desert beach somewhere, but yes, that is what am I doing? I'm so tired. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm throwing things around. All right, so these will be for you. I hope that you like them. And I hope that you have the most wonderful day. I set these aside for you, my friend. You can just put unreleased stickers in your cart. It's 2 of them, and then just let me know which ones, and I will mail them to you. Okay, so these are the remaining stickers. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for your support. And without you, I never would have written poetry for people. I did not have the confidence to do that. And y'all were like, why are you sending other people's poetry typed out when you write your own? And I was like, you know what? I can't argue with that logic. So I started writing poetry because of all of y'all's support. And now I am lucky enough to do that for a living and couldn't be happier. So thank you very, very much. And know that I appreciate you immensely. Still working on the book, absolutely. And I will let you know when there's any progress on that front, or like updates. And I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will have the typewriter and do some ASMR and joy. So I will see you then. Thank you for being here, and have the most wonderful night. Sweet dreams. Love y'all. Good night. Thank you so much for all the likes and subs, and I will